Hello everybody, today we're going to unpack, take a close-up look and test the Bergeon 7825 Spring Bar Tweezers. So let's go ahead and remove the tweezers from its packet. So this is a watchmaking tool. It is a pair of Spring Bar Tweezers for removing or changing watch bracelets or straps. And now let's go ahead and of course remove the tweezers from its packet along with the paper that's inside, and making sure nothing else is left behind. We're going to set the packet to the side right there, and of course setting the contents of the packet neatly on the tabletop right here, so you have a nice good look of the Bergeon 7825 Spring Bar Tweezers and the contents from its packet. So giving you a look at the card or paper that's included inside of the packet of the Bergeon 7825 Spring Bar Tweezers. Backside of the card is blank. It's right there. Some product details and information about the Bergeon 7825 Spring Bar Tweezers right there with an image of how it's used. Okay, setting the card to the side right there. Might shift it in just a moment and giving you a nice close-up look at this tool here. So it is a Spring Bar Tweezers, or pair of Spring Bar Tweezers right here, resting in the palm of my hand and giving you some sense of size and perspective there, or scale right there, resting nicely in the palm of my hand. Okay, so giving you some idea right there of the dimensions to this pair of Spring Bar Tweezers. And of course, as you can see, it does have clear protective plastic covers on both ends of the tweezer. And let me do a bit of rejiggling around and just setting the packet along with its card to the side right there, so everything is in constant and clear view. Okay, so once again giving you a nice good look in my hand of the Bergeon 7825 Spring Bar Tweezers. Okay, so nice good look, and you can see the high quality crafting of this Spring Bar Tweezers. And right there, I'll give you various aspects and close-ups of this pair of Spring Bar Tweezers. Okay, so we're gonna remove the clear protective plastic caps, setting them down on the tabletop, and this time giving you a much better look, of course. Everything done in good time. And once again, resting it in the palm of my hand, and this time with the protective plastic caps off, giving you a clearer look and view of the Spring Bar Tweezers. Okay, this time, quite importantly, are the tips of the tweezers. Giving you that nice close-up look so you know what to expect before you purchase them, to make sure they're suitable for your requirements. And right there, should you need to purchase replacement tips as well to the tweezers. So giving you nice close-up looks of this pair of very high quality crafted spring bar tweezers for removing your straps or bracelets from your watches. So you can see that it is labeled right there, stainless, anti-magnetic, which is quite an important quality to have to avoid magnetizing the very intricate and fine mechanicals and internals of your watches. So right there you can see the Bergeon branding with the model number of the tool 7825, and it is Swiss made. And it is very light to handle. You hardly notice any weight at all. Just giving you an all-round look to this Bergeon 7825 Spring Bar Tweezers. So hopefully giving you all the detail that you require to make an informed decision on whether or not to purchase this tool. So giving you that close-up look right here to the tip of this spring bar tool. Because you hardly ever see any good close-up videos of this almighty and important strap and bracelet changing tool. Okay, so nice good look all around, and you can see the amount of effort and pressure when it comes to using this Bergeon 7825 Spring Bar Tweezers. Right there, kind of effort that's required, and gently releasing the pressure from the sides of the spring bar tool. So very easy to handle, feels very nicely crafted, and of course it is Swiss made, stainless steel and anti-magnetic. So right there, giving you that nice good look at this Bergeon 7825 Spring Bar Tweezers. Okay, now let's test it out. And over here, I do have a jewelry or watch tray with a Tudor Heritage Black Bay Harrods Special Edition, which I've unboxed on the channel before. I've actually unboxed a couple of these watches. Now let's try and remove the bracelet from this wristwatch. So you can see it does have the factory bracelet fitted onto this Tudor Heritage Black Bay Harrods Special Edition, reference 79230G. So you can see the spring bars between the lugs of the watch right there. Now let's go ahead and try the Bergeon 7825 Spring Bar Tweezers on the watch. And of course, this shouldn't be done with the tripod and camcorder in the way, as you'll risk damaging the watch, but for the sake of this YouTube video, hopefully I can just about see what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna lift the watch up just to give you some idea of how this tool is supposed to be used. So around the back, the tweezers go around the clasp of the bracelet, and you put the tips of the tweezers between the lugs. Make sure enough pressure is applied, and you want to squeeze it, and of course slide the bracelet out. Of course, this isn't supposed to be done with your hand floating about in front of the camcorder. You should always rest the watch firmly on a stable surface. However, for the sake of this video, I am going to demonstrate the removal of the spring bar and bracelet of this watch very, very crudely. Okay, this may not be such a good idea, so let me get it rested down. And very carefully making sure that the tips of the tweezers are actually nicely positioned in the grooves right there, and sliding the bracelet out. So very easily done. Of course, try to have it free-handed floating in front of the camcorder is not the best or smartest way about that, but for the sake of the video, I'll try to give you a close-up look. And this time around, let's do it on the other end, making sure that the ends of the spring bars are caught right there, and off comes the bracelet. And we do have the watch head with the bracelet removed very quickly, as you can see, with not much or no experience at all. And of course, you want to be careful when it comes to replacing the spring bars or bracelet and strap back onto the watch. You might want to tape up the sides so that you don't end up marking the insides or around the lugs of the wristwatch. So right there, with the spring bars removed very, very easily, from this Tudor Heritage Black Bay Harrods Special Edition, reference 79230. And I think I might have done a little bit of damage on the tips of the Bergeon 7825 Spring Bar Tweezers by trying to change or pinch the spring bars free-handed and unsupported in front of the camcorder for your viewing purposes, but nonetheless, the tips are replaceable. So don't do as I did. So purely for demonstration purposes, I did it unsupported in front of the camcorder. Always make sure that your watch is firmly placed on a steady surface. And just showing you the bracelet with the spring bars. Intact and inside the bracelet. So giving you that nice close-up look right there. Always very careful when pushing in the spring bar tweezers, so you can see there are no marks on the underside of the end links of the bracelet. So that's the Bergeon 7825 Spring Bar Tweezers. Thanks for watching and happy tweezing!